Hi everyone. In this episode, I'm about to bring another anonymous guest. You guys love it. In the meantime, you guys would be chiming in. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's fly. What's up?
Over to me?
Yeah, over to you.
It's the new host in the house. Are you ready? So, when people speak of you years from now, what do you hope they say?
I know they'll say that I was difficult. Some people will say I'm a very bad person. And I wouldn't say they're wrong. And some people would say that, wow, he's a good person. And I wouldn't say they're wrong. But then the ones that I would say, yes, you guys are right, is that he was there. He was there somewhere doing the work. And so that's what they would say. That he was there doing the work. And that without him, we are seeing these changes. We're seeing these gaps. That's what I believe some people would say.
Is that what you would hope they would say?
No, that's what I know they would say.
What do you hope they would say?
Hope?
Yeah.
That would mean that I have an expectation.
No, but I mean, ideally, if you were to follow the trajectory that you're on and you lived out your purpose, let's speak really broadly here, what I could change the word hope and say, what should they say?
Okay, and this is me. Okay, let me open up that chapter a little bit. Okay. Let me expect for a little bit.
Okay.
They should say that I'm good and innocent and holy.
And holy. Yes.
That's what they should say.
Okay.
Not because I'm making it up, but it's true.
Yeah.
It's actually true. But because I also know that, because I was gonna post something this morning. The pinnacle of masculinity is martyrdom. I was going to post it, but I said no. I chose not to post it because I think I posted it first in 2021. Caused this massive debate in the Nigerian Facebook sphere, though. So I wanted to bring it back. I said no, and because this is not the right time. Timing is everything, right? Yeah. So it's very vast, but I wouldn't want to dwell on it. I wouldn't want to dwell on it. But what that looks like is that what they should say is that I'm innocent, good, and holy. And they should have believed that. They should have believed it. Because I know that I'm innocent, good, and holy. And I don't mean any harm.
The harmless man.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well answered. Okay. We'll go a little bit broader.
Okay.
What do you think the world needs more of and less of?
Oh, more men.
Less women?
Yes. More men. You say this one. I'm not talking to you now. I'm talking to them now. We need more men and less women everywhere. Not in a controversial way, though. But seriously, we need more men to express themselves as men. And we need more women to express themselves as women. This is not to spike up any wahala, but the fact that we are in a very controversial society now, this is the era where people are fighting over ideologies. You believe in ABC, I believe in XYZ. That makes us enemies. Before it was, you crossed my land, therefore we've got a problem. But the ideas in my head now contradict the ideas in your head. Now there's a problem. We've never had that before. So, however, on a more serious note, we need more understanding of what a man is, what a woman is, what relationship is, what peace looks like, what is worth striving for, what purpose looks like, what a meaningful existence should look like. And less of the drama, sake of it. Less of the gender war. We need that. We need less of the gender war. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That kind of leads us on to the topic of change.
Change? What type of change?
Well, you're referencing what we need more of and what we need less of, which implies change.
Okay.
So, do you believe that people truly change, or do they just uncover who they really are?
Anyway, quick one. If you're just watching and you're enjoying what you see, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comments. Let's proceed. It's not about what I believe, it's about what is.
Yeah.
Because I believe a different thing.
Okay.
Right? I believe that people change because I changed. I've changed. And I can change. I've seen it play out. However, there's context to it. People can change and people uncover who they are. But I can start with the first one, which is people can change. Just because people can change does not mean that people change. It's a capacity, it's a can. Or should I say, they have that capacity, but they don't have the right discipline, motivation, consistency, and all these other things to tap into that and really act it out.
So the willingness is there.
Willingness, yes.
But then...
So it ends up an untapped resource in most people. Because change is very hard. Hence why most people don't change. Most people don't change, especially for the better, because it's harder. But I believe for the most part, most people reveal who they are. And it doesn't mean that they knew that that was who they were all along. I'll give you an example. If I wake up tomorrow and I heard that, who's the most masculine person you can name? Popular.
Like a celebrity?
Like, yeah.
Masculine. There's too many in my mind. Denzel Washington. I don't know.
Oh,
Just pick a man.
Jesus.
Initially, when you asked it, I wanted to say you, but you're asking for... You mean like The Rock?
Let's use The Rock.
Okay.
Let's just use him.
Okay.
If I wake up tomorrow and I hear that The Rock is gay.
Why are we laughing?
I wouldn't disbelieve it.
Okay.
Not because I would say, oh, he's been deceiving us. A lot of people would say, oh, so he's been hiding all this masculinity thing. No, I think what I would say is that he discovered a part of him that he didn't know was there. And that's the shadow.
Yeah.
A lot of people have shadows. Not to say that the shadow is good. There are some shadows that are good. So when people change, quote unquote change, I don't rush into saying, oh, you liar. You've always been like this. You've been hiding. I would first of all check to see, okay, you've changed. Is this a part of your shadow that came out? I'll assess. Okay. If it's not, then I'll check. Have you always been like this and you hid it? If it's not, I'll say, okay, did you truly change? That's the biggest part, because change needs time to be validated as change. You don't just change and say, I've changed, and you expect validation right after. It needs time. You need to show us what change looks like, what you've changed into. Because if The Rock changed from masculine to this gay guy, says, oh, now I'm gay. The ideal thing is not to say, we validate you and your gayness. No, it's like, okay, how long have you lived as a guy? 40 years. Okay, show us another 40 years of gay. Let's believe you.
Which is why when people switch up overnight, maybe they've been so good to you, and then one problem arises and then they're so bad to you.
Yes.
It's then hard to believe that they were ever good.
Yes.
Because you wouldn't be able to go from that good to that bad.
Yeah.
That quickly.
But that is the third layer of processing.
Okay.
You see, right? Because most people skip those first two parts.
Yeah.
Of, is this your shadow? If it's not your shadow, did you know about it? Did you choose to change now? If that's not the case, then did you truly change? Because it could be a shadow, it could be an accidental thing, you know, and then it could be change. So when people switch up, most people go in, this is you all along. They jump into judgment. But the ideal thing is to allow and observe and make sure that this is not something that you're labeling wrongly.
Yeah.
Because some people's shadows reveal themselves. You might think this person did this deliberately. And a risk to that is that you will give a justification of their change to something else that is not. You might say it's because they envy me. You might attribute it to envy, but the person may not truly envy you. But that change is a part of them that they never knew was there, or they've been suppressing without really knowing what it is. And it just came out, because when you hear all these crazy stories, she woke up one day and stabbed the boyfriend. People be like, oh, she's so mean. No, really. And then some people be like, oh, there's something he did that. No, it doesn't. It can be neither that nor this. It could be something they've been suppressing, they knew about.
I think that's often the case. I did watch a video the other day where a lady was talking about grief. And she was saying that there's a psychiatrist who was doing some studies, and she was saying most people, if they were honest with their doctor or whoever they speak to and told them exactly what they're feeling, what they're thinking, how they're dealing with grief, they'd be labeled as psychotic. Mm-hmm. And it's like a known thing inside everybody not to tell other people. So there's the obvious, I'm sad, or this person is sad, and there's, allowable behaviors that come with that. But then if you honestly interviewed people dealing with whatever grief and they were allowed to express with no judgment, it would be what, let's say, society deems as psychotic.
Yeah.
That's just one layer of it, but it kind of sounds like what you're describing, where people suppress, can be feelings, can be attitudes, can be behaviors, can be any of those. And it takes certain trigger points to bring them out. Especially like you mentioned, someone wakes up one day and stabs somebody. There had to be some kind of resentment burning or...
Yeah. I can hear you. Go on.
Yeah. Leading to that change. And I'm doing quotes signs that nobody can see, but...
Well, I think in addition to what you just said, this is not to excuse people's deliberate actions. Some people would actually nurture harm and execute it on other people.
Wow.
Yes. Some people are very conscious of, I want to execute harm, I want to inflict harm on someone. Not because I don't like them, but because I like to see people get hurt, right? There are people like that. So when, let's say, a lady wakes up one day, stabs the boyfriend, partner, it's often not just about the shadow. It may actually be the person.
Okay.
Yeah. And because of that possibility, that's why a lot of people would say, hell no, I'm out. They don't want to find out if it could be the shadow or if it could be just something accidental. Because it's a possibility that some people could actually just choose to do that. A lot of people would, out of concern for their safety, choose to prioritize that first one. So they wanted to do this. It's safer for me to believe that this is what they want to do than run with it. The rest, I don't care. You see, if it's from her village, we don't want to know. And of course, in the law court, that's what counts. Yeah. So that's just it.
Okay.
So if you've made it this far, thank you for chiming in. Anticipate other videos, click on the links, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, on Instagram. The links are down there. I'll also be leaving other relevant links for your digestion. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if there are parts where you would want me to elaborate on. If there are parts where you want more details, parts where you feel like I should have said a different way. Let me know all of these things in the comments. And before you leave, subscribe, like this video, and share it within your cohorts. Until next time, I'll catch you again. Ciao.
You done, I say it, I'm on it, then. Check me pockets, man. $3 man says it's a hot $1, a $200. Fifth like the motherfucking $1,000 blazing hot, man. I straight to tell them, spend the money, man. When you mark the man.